Alright, so let's look at just some 2.2 concepts. Not all of 2.2, but a bunch of the stuff we've been working on. So let's say you have y equals negative 1/4 x squared minus x plus 2. And focus. Let's say we wanted to just first of all have a picture of it. So we'll plug it into our calculator. Negative 1/4 x squared minus x plus 2. Alright, I'm going to do a zoom standard or zoom 6. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Analytically, we should be able to figure out that what the vertex is. We'll do opposite of b over 2a. So here a is negative 1/4, b is negative 1, and c is 2. We don't need c, but there's our a and b. So the opposite of b over 2a gives you 1 over 2 times negative 1/4 is negative 1/2. So it looks like negative 2. So our vertex is negative 2 comma something. We can plug negative 2 back into the equation. So y equals negative 1/4 negative 2 squared minus negative 2 plus 2. So you could type that in right here on your screen, or you already know it's already graphed, so we could calculate value negative 2 and we get 3. Okay, so our vertex is negative 2 comma 3. So from that we know it opens down, so we know that this parabola has a maximum because it opens down. So it has a maximum. It goes all the way up, and that's as high as it goes, and it goes back down. So we know it has a maximum, and our maximum is equal to the y value of the vertex. So since it's negative 2, 3, our maximum is 3. It also has a line that chops it in half. It's a vertical symmetry. It's going to be x equals whatever our x value of the vertex is, so it's going to be x equals negative 2. Okay, so that's some stuff. Some other things with the calculator. If you have to create a table, you could go calculate value negative 1, and you get your answer, and calculate value negative 2, and so on. Or you could just go to table right here, second table, and here's a whole bunch of values. You can go up and down. So if on a quiz you're asked to fill out a table, you could, if it goes by ones, you could literally just type in or write in all these answers. Okay, if you're asked to graph it, then you would plot all those points. You go to negative 3, go left 3 up 2.75, put a dot, left 2 up 3, put a dot, and so on, and your graph will look like this. Other things you can do on your calculator, we could, if you're just going to double check what our vertex is, negative 2, 3, we could do that on our calculator. It's under calculate again. So second, calculate. In this case, it's going to calculate the maximum. Okay, and it says left bound. So we're going to put our cursor on the left side of where we think the maximum is, somewhere over here. Hit enter. Now it wants to go on the right side of it, so somewhere on the right side of the maximum, and then I'm going to put a guess right on top of where I think the maximum would be. Hit enter. Calculator gives you negative 1.99998 comma 3, so we should know that that actually is negative 2 comma 3. Calculator is just rounding off a little bit, so it should be negative 2, 3, which we got over here. And I suppose we could revisit what our x-intercept is, how to use your calculator to do that. So that's another calculate. In this case, we're going to find the calculate the 0. 0 and x-intercepts are basically the same thing right now. So left bound, we're just going to go on the left side of our x-intercept. Right bound, go on the right side. Guess. And then we get 1.46 comma 0. That's my 1 x-intercept. Okay. You could go over here and do it again. Second calculate 0. We're going to have to move our cursor to the left side there. Hit enter. Go on the right side of the x-intercept and then put a guess, and I get negative 5.46. So it's some of the things that you can do on your calculator right now.